Hello angels, welcome back to my channel. Here I talk about spirituality, following your passions, and I also do energy and card readings. So if you're interested, like, follow, and subscribe. When you like, follow, and subscribe, you are... Wait, that's the same thing. I meant comment and subscribe. Yeah, you are... going to be a part of my collective, and I'm focusing on my collective. So if you're part of my collective, I'll be able to pick up on your energy, and I'll be able to pick up more details and more guidance that's catered towards you. So if you're interested in that, do that. Today we're doing a love reading and we're going to do things a little bit differently today. We are going to speak to the masculine energies. You could be a feminine as well. You could be a man or a woman, because we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. There's a balance. Everybody has a different percentage, but it is an energy. Masculine energy is like logic. Going after what you want, and like working, like action. That's masculine energy. I'm drinking a probiotic drink if anyone's interested. I was not cracking a can of soda. I don't drink soda. But yeah, this is probiotic or prebiotic or something. Yeah, it's a prebiotic. Yeah. Strawberry vanilla flavor. So anyways, yes, if you're feminine, this could be speaking to your masculine. I don't know what's gonna come out. I've never done anything like this, but I trust. This is what I'm being guided to do for this reading. So that's what I'm gonna do, and we'll see where it takes us. This is kind of a longer intro, but thank you for bearing with me. I appreciate it. The energy to crown the reading, we're gonna get a card from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. So yes, let me think. Do I have anything else to say? Yeah, focus on you. That's like what everybody should be doing. Focus on what you love. Focus on being a better person. Focus on nature. Focus on animals, like if you love those things. But who doesn't? Oh, come on, who doesn't love animals and nature? 333 on my recording timer. Okay, so I'm shuffling and nothing's falling out. So I'm going to pick the top card. So the energy to crown the reading is finding. You are finding yourself. You're finding your purpose. You're transforming. Every day you are becoming a new you, the best version of yourself. Like you're aligning with, you're finding the highest timeline and like the best, everything that's the best, that's not hurting anyone or you. Excuse me. You're finding it within you, and you're putting your pieces back together, and that's helping transform you. I feel like you have had a troubled past, but you were meant to go through all the things that you went through Maybe you had struggles with addictions. That could be to anything. Like, you can be addicted to anything, not only drugs. It could be sugar. It could be like a lot of those things, like addictions. Like, you could have been addicted to sugar, to junk food, to some type of substances, to negative thinking behaviors, limiting beliefs. We're like addicted to cycles, to repeating the same cycles. If you're not realizing them and like learning from those cycles, that could be very limiting, and it's addicting. It's a pattern. It's a habit. It's a pattern. So yeah, you have had a lot of those things in your past, and maybe you still do, but you have let go of a lot of your addictions, and you're finding the strength to like let go of other addictions, and you're finding healthier replacements for the things that you're addicted to. And then we also have strength on the bottom of the deck. I did mention you're finding the strength. I feel like you are very strong mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. And maybe you didn't realize the strength that you truly had, like, within you. Maybe you realized, like, your physical strength, but you didn't realize how much strength you have within you. And yeah, when you tapped into your power, you found your power. I feel like you tame like your limiting beliefs, your addictions. You've learned how to have power over them. You're learning how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You realized that the only way you can reprogram your subconscious mind is when your subconscious expresses something, a limiting belief, and you have to be aware. It could be expressed through your thinking, it could be expressed through your speaking, it could be expressed through an action that you take, and you're catching it, and you are doing differently. Like, maybe in the past you used to whenever, like, a partner, for example, like, wouldn't text you back for a while, like, you would kind of like panic and go look at their social media, go check if, like, they're online, and, like, if they were online and not texting you back, like, you would like investigate. But now you're like learning to let go of that and to refocus back on yourself, refocus back on what you love to do. And yeah, that's helping you bring more peace and more balance within your life. We haven't even started with the tarot yet, and we're already 10 minutes in. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna grab the tarot cards. I haven't even shuffled the tarot cards yet, and I already got the 7 of Swords fell out. So, yes, this is maybe you used to be very sneaky and deceptive in your past relationships, And it was because you were being sneaky and deceptive to yourself. And yeah, you were being sneaky and deceptive towards yourself and your relationships, and that was mirrored back to you in relationships. Your partners maybe were not loyal to you. Maybe you weren't loyal, and like they you know, wanted to get back at you, and then you you would like still stay in the relationship, and the person would also stay, and like you would just both be sneaky and deceptive towards each other and like cheating on each other. So yeah, you have like trust issues with like trusting if someone is loyal to you. But yeah, you need to learn trust within yourself, learn to trust yourself, and that will be mirrored back to you. We have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck in reverse. So you were controlling in your past relationships. Maybe you were unconsciously, like you didn't realize, or maybe some of the times you did, but sometimes you didn't realize that you were being controlling. Maybe you were emotionally manipulative or mentally like manipulative to your partners, and like they would do the same back to you. Yeah, that didn't feel good to you. So maybe you stopped getting into serious connections and you just started to like be like a quote unquote player, and that did not make you happy. That made you more sad and like unfulfilled, because maybe you would be connecting with women who are Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you were connecting with women who were not like stable, maybe mentally, because we also have the Ace of Swords. Maybe women that were not mentally stable, financially stable, and they were like relied on you a lot financially. But you were happy to do it because like that part of your masculine energy is like healthy and balanced, like where you want to be, what you want to provide. But the women that you were choosing were not like reciprocating feminine energy. Maybe they were like more in their masculine, and like maybe some of the women made money in ways that is like exploiting themselves and like exploiting their bodies. I mean, if you do that, you know, because maybe you had to for whatever reason, you know, I don't judge, but yeah, I feel like you're a person who like wants like a wife, a woman who's like not exploiting her body. And not to say that you can be a wife if you do that, but yeah, there's some men who like don't really care. But maybe you were a man who did, and like maybe you want someone like all to yourself, like someone who's just for you. Yeah, that would make you, when you were in these relationships, that would make you go into like old thinking patterns, into old like behaviors, like subconscious behaviors, because we have Ace of Wands here. Like, you, if it's upright, it's like new thinking, you know. So in reverse, to me, that's like going back to old thinking. And maybe you felt like you had to defend yourself a lot because you were being sneaky, and like, yeah, maybe the people who you were in a relationship also felt like they had to defend themselves. And then we have the Empress and the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like you met someone, the Empress. You met the Empress. And yeah, you still had all of these wounds, these old thinking patterns that you never worked on. You had these beliefs about women from your past relationships that you were holding, like about women, like only caring about money, maybe, or maybe like you had a limiting belief that like women are not loyal. But then you met someone. Maybe you didn't realize who this person was when you first met them. Maybe you were too logical when you met the Empress. Or if you're a female, it could be the Emperor, because we do have the Emperor here as well. But even if we didn't have the Emperor, like, it would still be for females. It would be like the Emperor energy. But we have both here. So yeah, this was your Empress to your Emperor. Yeah. And then we have Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you were a beginner in love, and like in your emotions, and like you were like still like in that childlike energy, like towards relationships. Like, you didn't know how to be in a relationship. You didn't know how to deal with the Empress's emotions. Because you didn't know how to deal with your own emotions. Yeah, and you know who you are. You know that you are this stable person who knows who they are. They know their purpose. They're doing what they love. They're following. They're making the rules, and you like make plans, and then you you get people to, like, you have people on your team that like fulfill the plans that you set out. Or maybe this is future you, or like this is something that you're working towards, being this Emperor or Empress if you're a female. Maybe you want to use your creative and intuitive abilities to like rule over your world, basically, your life. And then we also have Six of Pentacles. So you, whether you're the feminine or the masculine, like, this is like, if you're a masculine, like, you also want to use your intuitive and creative abilities. And if you're a feminine, like, you also want to use, like, your logical, and you want to, like, make plans and, like, have people fulfill the plans that you have. Take it as it resonates. Please, God is protecting me. God is protecting me. Okay. Whew. I'm outside at the park, and there's bugs, and they're, like, coming in my space and whatnot. But anyways, so yes. You, like, being of service is very important to you. Like, you love to guide your community. You, like, help out whenever you can. Like, you bring balance into people's lives. If someone, like let's say maybe you go to the gym and someone is having an issue with something, or maybe they are not doing a workout right. Like, you'll give them guidance and tell them how to do it correctly. Or, like, you'll tell them what protein is the best and whatnot. Or maybe you invest and you like, give guidance to people on, like, what are the best cryptos to invest in. Maybe you, I don't know. Yeah, you'll get it. You give guidance. Like, you love to be of service. You love to lift people up. If people are feeling sad, you make people laugh, or you encourage them and inspire them. And then we have the sun on the bottom of the deck, the sun in reverse. So I feel like you are this sun. Like, you have the sun energy. The sun is a masculine energy. The sun is bright. It's warm. It's inviting. You have pure energy. You have, like, you're very tuned into your inner child. And people love that about you. I feel like this person that you were with loves that about you. But yeah, I feel like this is something you don't see about yourself, because we have it on the back of the deck. Or, yeah, that means to me, back of the deck is subconscious. So it's something that you're not aware of yet. Realize it when it is expressed, when you see yourself in your divine masculine energy, and you're balanced between the masculine and feminine. Like, realize it and copy paste, do it more. Maybe this person that you, the Empress or the Emperor, whoever, take it as it resonates. Maybe you wanted to work with this person, and yeah, it's in reverse. So maybe it didn't work out. Oh my gosh, I thought I wasn't recording for a second there. Well, I'm glad I was. Because my screen went dark, and I'm at the park, and I'm just channeling. So, like, when I channel, I, like, kind of am, like, in the flow, and I'm so aligned. Like, I'm talking to myself too. So, like, when I'm in the flow, it just, like, I'm just channeling, you know? It just keeps coming and coming. So, yes. Now you are balancing yourself emotionally. You're realizing your sun quality. You're realizing how awesome you are. People love to be around you. Like, you realize your power. Like, you're a good time. Like, people love to be around you. You know, like, when the sun is out, everybody comes out. Like, that's your energy. You're so grounded. You know what you want, or you're figuring out what you want. Yeah, we had it in reverse, the sun in reverse. So I feel like you're figuring out what you truly want in this world. And I feel like you want union because we have the Emperor and the Empress. So I feel like you are realizing that you want divine love. Yeah. Just keep focusing on yourself, focusing on building what you want. Like, focus on building all of your dream, like your dream life. Because your Empress is also doing that. Or your Emperor, whoever. Take it as it resonates. So, yeah, just focus on what you love. Focus on building the life that you want for yourself. And whatever is meant to be will be. Okay, we're going to move on to notes from the universe on love and connections. I hope you guys enjoy the bird song in the background. I usually play music. Well, I started to recently. But today I was like, I'm in the nature. I might as well just have the nature as the background. So yes, the first card we got says, "You glow, we beam. Thanks." In case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Thanks for all you've shared. The universe. P.S. It's just another one of those nutty body algorithm things. I feel like you're starting to love more. Maybe in the past you were not. You were closed off to love because of your past experiences, but this Empress that you have met, she or the Emperor, she or he has opened up your heart to loving so much. And you're realizing that it could be pretty heavy. But it's worth it. It's all worth it. Okay. You glow, we beam. We got the sun too, so that's very synchronistic. You hold a strong energy. Use your power for good. Do good in this world. You want the best for yourself? Be the best. Do the best for yourself in the world. Because when you have kids one day, they're going to be living in this world too. A lot of people don't want to have kids because they use this excuse, oh, the world's fucked up. So let's make it a better place for our children. Let's make the world a better place. I feel like you're starting to realize this. Maybe when you were a kid, you didn't realize how messed up this world was. Confirmation. We got a motorcycle driving by. But then when you got a little older, where you could conceptualize the world, you realized that this world, it's not perfect. And maybe you were afraid of that. So you learned to protect your heart, to protect yourself. And I get it, but you don't need to protect your heart from this person. This person loves you very much. Even if they're not in your lives, this person is loving themselves and is focusing on themselves. So you need to focus on you and love yourself soulfully. Love yourself soulfully. Because you can love yourself on surface level, but you need to love yourself soulfully. Love yourself. Like, love who you truly are. You're truly a loving, kind, empathetic, compassionate, forgiving, honest person. And you're loyal. So operate from that and realize it. Like, this sneaky and deceptive energy, like, you did that. You didn't know any better when you were younger. And maybe you never grew up from that. But now you are. So, like, be proud of yourself. You were meant to go through this to learn these lessons. And you're learning them now. So be proud of yourself and love yourself. The next card we got says, those you love you. I just said that. This person loves you. You love them and they love you. So do not, let it go. Don't worry. Just live. Live life. Love life. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. Tally-ho, the universe. Yes, I feel like you are not focusing on this person anymore. Maybe you do keep an eye on them. Maybe you watch them from time to time and you wonder about them because you love them, but you are focusing on yourself. Yeah, maybe this person forgot you're watching, or maybe this person doesn't know you're watching, or maybe you're watching this person. Yeah, I feel like you're watching this person. I feel like this person is also watching you too, like stuff you post online. You've been watching each other's stuff, or maybe sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. Take it if it resonates. Give yourself much more credit. A stranger than strange, preponderance to ponder. Those in great relationships aren't always those who are good at relationships. And those in challenging relationships aren't always those who are bad at relationships. Oh, see? Wow. Even though I used preponderance ineptly, this one is really good. Please ponder. The universe. Excuse my voice. I feel like you want to learn how to have a great relationship. I feel like this person that you were with wanted to have a good relationship and they were trying. This person was trying to work on things, but you did not know how to work on things. So you would just retrieve. But now you're learning. now you are learning, because you're learning to have a better relationship with yourself. And I feel like you're realizing that when you work on yourself, you will have a better relationship with others. Maybe this person has told you that when you have a better relationship with yourself, you'll have a better relationship with others. And like you started to have a relationship with yourself and you realized that it was true. And like now maybe you're working on having a better relationship with yourself because you want to have a better relationship with this person that you want to be with. Or maybe it's someone that you haven't met yet. But maybe you do have someone in mind. You're starting to realize and let go and say, whoever God has for me. I feel like this person, God did have this person for you, and you kind of self-sabotaged. And now you realize that you self-sabotaged what God has for you, and you're like trying to get it together because you want what God has for you, and it's this person, the Empress or the Emperor. Take it how it resonates. The next card says, don't be misled. When fear speaks, it's always wrong, unless being chased by wildebeests. And when love speaks, it's always right. And usually bouncy. Game on, the universe. Maybe I'm like stuttering. Maybe you don't know what to say to this person. And you don't want to be misled by your fear. God is protecting me. God is always protecting me. There was a gigantic bee I just saw. So, yes. This person does not want to be, or you don't want to be led by fear, and you're tuning into love, divine love, and you're realizing that when love speaks, it's always right. The next card says, karma is on your side. If you could read all the minds that I read, hear all the prayers that I hear, and beat all the hearts that I beat, I wonder if you'd even believe how often you're thought of, talked about, and fallen in love with. It's payback time. Andale, andale, the universe. Yeah, you're very loved by God, by the universe. I feel like you realize that karma's real. So you're starting to do good so that you can rack up good karma. Maybe you have a lot or have had a lot of bad karma, and you're realizing that you have a lot of karma debt to pay. But karma is starting to, like the good karma is starting to balance out the bad karma. So like the good karma is now on your side. I love that. Yes. The next card says, what would love do? Do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. Aww, the universe. P.S. The legend of Bigfoot continues. Yes, your angels and your spirit guides and God are there's they feel you. They're more connected to you than ever before because you're leaving more big footprints of love everywhere you go. And yeah, you're becoming a legend in the spiritual realm because of how much love you spread around. So these cards, these are the last two for this deck. Love in spite of it all. I love this card. It came out in many of my past readings. Before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friend, or your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. Is that you, Murgatroyd? The universe? P.S. I remember the glint in your eyes. All three of them. Yeah, I feel like you're beginning to love in spite of it all. But like, yeah, I feel like you are though. Like, maybe in the past you didn't. You would hold grudges. Maybe you were holding a grudge with the Empress or the Emperor, whoever you were with in the past. But you realized that where you were in the wrong and why this person chose to walk away from you. Or maybe you walked away from this person, or maybe you both walked away from each other. But yeah, I feel like this person that you used to be connected with, they always love in spite of it all. Maybe this person inspired you to love in spite of it all. See me in their eyes. Whenever conferring with another, either face to face or across the miles, whether a human being, departed spirit, or sentient tree, always speak to the highest within them. It makes such a difference. Amen. The universe. P.S. Yeah, as if some trees weren't sentient. Glad you caught that. Yeah, trees are sentient, in case you didn't know. But yeah, I feel like you used to, like, you didn't see your highest self, so you would project on this person your negative limiting beliefs about yourself. You would project them on this person. 4334 on my timer, on my recording timer. Maybe you've been seeing that angel number, or maybe you should search it up and see what it means. So yes, you maybe were subconsciously like putting this person down because you were not like confident within yourself. But now you are learning to like see them as their highest self and only speak to the highest within them. Yeah, you're starting to see yourself and this person like through God's eyes. Yes, I'm proud of you. Connect to God. God has the very best for you, if you didn't know. Okay, we're going to close the reading. 444 on the recording timer. We're going to close the reading with Spirit Junkie by Gabrielle Bernstein. Okay, so we got 4 affirmations, and then we're going to do the one on the bottom of the deck. The first one says, my greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of what others think of me. Yeah, I feel like you've been letting go more and more of what others think of you. Even like good things that people say, because you realize that like when you overvalue like what the good thing that people say about you, the good things that people say about you, when people just don't say good things about you, like it keeps you stuck, because you like are valuing what people think of you regardless if it's good or bad. So yeah, it realize that you experience freedom when you let go of what others think of you. I feel like this person that you used to be connected with, the Empress or the Emperor, this person always let go, and they experienced freedom when they let go of what others think of them. And you like love that this person was like that, so you started to be like that too, because you've seen how free this person is. I breathe calmly and easily. I am safe in this moment. I feel like you've been doing breath work and connecting more with your heart space. And if you haven't, you should. And if you have not been letting go and experiencing freedom when you let go of others, like, you should do that. Like, let go and experience like the freedom when you let go. These next 2 cards, I got them. Actually, the one on the bottom of the deck and these 2, I got in some of my previous love readings, so check them out. And in some of my oh my god, I keep stuttering. Maybe your throat chakra's blocked. Maybe you need to clear your throat chakra. Yes, clear your throat chakra. Clear all your chakras and balance them. I have videos on my channel. They're older videos on how to clear your chakras and how to like activate them and stuff. So yes, the card says, my high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. You are reprogramming your subconscious mind, or you should reprogram your subconscious mind. Check out my previous readings. I talk about that a lot in my previous readings. The next card says, I trust that my intuition is always leading me in the right direction. Yeah, I feel like you are trusting your intuition more, and if you're not, you should. Realize that your intuition, like, realized when you did follow your intuition, and like realize that it led you in the right direction in the past, and like let that build trust within you when you look back at that. And yeah, trust your intuition more. The bottom of the deck says, I am a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I can just be it. I feel like you're realizing that you're a light worker. A light worker is a person who takes dark energy that they've experienced and experiences. Yeah, they take their experiences and emotions and they turn it into their power. If you had a troubled past, you are a light worker, and you are meant to learn those lessons and teach others and guide people, whether you're a man or a female. There's men who guide, and this is your purpose. There's not enough people. Do the work and follow your purpose. This is your purpose. To choose the very best for yourself and guide others to the very best. And God has the very best for you. Yep, God has the very, very best for you. So you're connecting to God because you know God has the very best for you. The devil doesn't. The devil pretends that, he has the best for you, but he doesn't. Or it, whatever. The energy, the entity. Yeah, so trust God. When you can't trust yourself, trust God. Love yourself divinely, love yourself soulfully. Realize that you're here for a reason. God put you here for a reason. I know you felt it. When you were a kid, you felt that you had a great purpose here. You had a mission. You have work to do here. And it is true. Reconnect to that energy within you again. Your life will be the best. Choose the best for you. Choose the best for the world. Choose the best for the planet. And God will reward you. God will reward you with this person that you want to be with. So that's the reward. And that's the other person's reward is you. You want the best? 5111 on the timer, on the recording timer. You want the best? Be the best. Be the best. The person who you want to be with, don't you feel like they deserve the best? So be that. Be the best for yourself. And you will be the best for this person. Connect to God within you. God within you it's the good. Integrity, love, compassion. Maybe people have been bothering you. I got mad bugs flying around me. Maybe you got a fly in the wall. Maybe you got people who are trying to see what you're doing. They want to know details about your life. But you're divinely protected by God. When you do God's work, God will always protect you. So, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I love you. I appreciate you. Bye.